Hey everybody, it's Josh Davis. So glad you actually joined us today. I know I said a few months ago that we would be doing a vlog on this channel. So thank you so much for watching the first episode of the vlog. I will tell you, it's been quite emotional around our home the last week and a half or so, starting with last Sunday. Of course, just a little quick update on what this vlog is going to be about. It's primarily just updates, just kind of recapping the last week. So we have different levels you can use to keep up with us. First, of course, is our email list. If you haven't joined that, click that link down in the description. I will get you added to that email list very quickly and easily. That's for once per month emails. I'm not going to bombard you. Just kind of recaps what we've done in the previous month. Vlogs like this one are going to be about once a week is the plan, probably Monday or Tuesday each week. As of the time of this recording, it is March 16th, 2026, about 2 days before we're going to head out of here and hit the road, going 1,800 miles to the Chihuahua Desert. The entire house is packed up. I'm sure you're probably seeing on the screen now where there's just bags packed and the dogs are losing their minds, not sure what exactly to do, just kind of standing around. But it's pretty emotional. To recap the last week or so, it really started last Sunday. We went to Appomattox to visit Westlake Baptist, which of course is a very important stop along our spiritual journey to this point. Of course, with Tom and Cindy, who we call Pops and Grandma Cindy. Really, that's where we got our start in ministry. It's where Christine was dedicated after her birth 12 years ago, which is hard to believe now. It's where I learned so many lessons about accountability and doing the right thing, and how not being above reproach can damage your ministry. So Hebron's a special place. So if you're a member of Hebron, you're watching this and you remember us from 12 years ago, it's amazing that we're here now, isn't it? But like I said, we went to Hebron last week and had our photo taken, and they turned us into a coloring book page for the kids to learn, and just that body's really excited about missions. So thank you so much to Hebron Baptist and Appomattox for partnering with us. It's truly an honor to have your partnership. Of course, thanks to Pops and Mom and Cindy and what they've done and what they've meant to us as well. It's just been a great relationship for a lot of years, and hopefully to continue going for many years to come. But that was how it got started. We went to lunch with my mom and my sister, Stacy, and just got to sit and visit, try and spend a little bit more time together before we pack up and go across the country. So last Sunday was just a really emotional day all the way around. Monday wasn't much better, to be honest with you. Tuesday, same story. It was just more of the same, just absolutely emotional. Patricia and I went out for one last date before we pack up and move. And then, of course, on Wednesday was Nathan's birthday. He turned 16 years old just a week before we leave. It was so hard to believe. So as a family, we went to Lynchburg to the mall, where there's actually an aquarium where you can actually play with the animals and feed them and do all kinds of really cool things. So Nathaniel, for instance, got to meet and play with capybaras, which are his favorite animal, or one of them anyway. So that was just a really cool experience for all of us. Then on top of that, we actually started that morning by going to our last Wednesday at Westlake, where Justin had thought that he was going to have to miss because he was doctor's appointment or something. So I had the opportunity to teach the senior saints of Westlake and just come out of Romans 12 talking about making godly decisions and how to know, that you're in the will of God in your life. So we were coming out of Romans 12 and just studying the ways to make godly choices and godly decisions. And I was actually blessed to walk those folks through the decision-making process that we went through throughout this church planting journey. And maybe one day we'll do a video on that, but not right now. It's just too many emotions are being felt. Then on Thursday, we went to Justin and Diana Likens, our pastor and his wife and their kids, and our kids have been close the last few years because our kids and their kids make up the majority of the youth group there at Westlake. So it was a really good opportunity just to get the youth together one last time for one final youth night. And of course, I think Diana surprised Nathaniel by celebrating his birthday on a Thursday when he wasn't expecting it. So that was really cool. Again, we've just been so emotionally spent that we just kind of took those 2 days to just kind of slow down a little bit, because I'll be honest, we're all feeling it, because we knew that yesterday, March 15th, would be a big day. I'm sure there's some pictures on screen right now, but yesterday was really emotional for our family. More than a few tears were shed, because it was the day I was ordained as a minister of the gospel. And so I do want to say thank you to Justin and to Scott for praying over me and for testifying to that body and signing that paper and ordaining me. It means a lot, and I appreciate you men. But it wasn't just my ordination. That was, to me, a side note. It was really more about the sending that took place at the end of service. And there should be some pictures on screen of that as well, where Justin and Scott were joined by Chris Belknap and Ron Millard, the deacons of Westlake, to come up and pray for our family and send us out on our journey, and to actually present our family with a custom Bible that has the logo of our church plant that Nathaniel made on the front. And I think at that point, everybody in the family was pretty much cried out of tears. So it was a really emotional day, just to say bye to that church body that we've loved so much and has loved us so much for the last 3 years. But of course, today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow we pick up the U-Haul, we pack it up, and we're going to head out on Wednesday morning. So if you're watching this video and it is March 17th of 2026, please just take a moment, pray for us specifically by name. I know I've said it many times in the last year to a year and a half, quoting John Bunyan, that great Puritan. You can do more than you've prayed after you've prayed, but nothing but pray until you've prayed. And we need those prayers more than ever, because if today's the 18th, 19th, or 20th of March 2026, we're driving. We are on the interstates heading west, and we won't be back home for about 7 months for a short visit in the fall. We've had to say goodbye or see you later to a lot of people that we love a lot. And so if you would just pray for us, not just for our safety. I think everybody wants to jump to driving safe, but would you pray for our hearts as we move away from the only state that we've ever lived in, most of us? Pray for myself and Patricia that as we do the lion's share of the driving, that we would be safe with our families in the vehicle, and dogs, and just the different things that can possibly go wrong in the interstates. Just pray for our safety, pray for our alertness. Of course, if today is Wednesday, we're going to be stopping in Huntington, Tennessee for our first leg. I can get a picture of that up on the screen. And today is Thursday. We'll actually be stopping in Abilene, Texas. We're splitting some of the 3 drives. And day 2 is the long one. So if you're watching this on Thursday, the 19th, we are in the middle of the longest stretch of the drive. And we can't wait to get to Abilene to get some sleep. So I can guarantee you that, even though I'm speaking 4 days in advance. But of course, if you're not already following us on Facebook, there's a link down in the description. You can join our Facebook group where you can get more often updates. Maybe we'll get some little short videos here and there, pictures, things that we're experiencing, things we're doing, things we've got going on. But you can always join that in the link down in the description below. You can also join our email list where you can get recaps and photo dumps and all those cool things as well. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you know whenever we post. Like I said, we'll probably be putting these videos about once a week. But thanks again so much. We appreciate you, and God bless.